Hello, hello, and welcome once more to Mountain Blade Warband Blood and Steel version 1.160. Okay, let's load up. It's been a hard fight, but you gotta keep on keeping on. Find the strength to continue, and one day you might win against such massive odds. Alright, let's see. Let's see where we can put them in. Over there, apparently. Let's take a few shots. Let them know that we mean business. Somebody's throwing bolas. Alright. Let's see if I can get out of here. Trapped. I am indeed quite trapped. But let's see what we can do about this army. That's right. Should have used the side ladder. Ow, somebody's shooting me. Ow. Watch out, Archiminer. These guys are tough. Don't show mercy. Like fish in a barrel. Easy. Archiminer has advanced. Wow. Well, good for him. Somebody's going into the blender. Apparently some guys got through. I'm suspecting we may have high casualties in this fight. Indeed, it is high casualties. I mean, not compared to the enemy. The enemy has much bigger casualties, but still, every man counts. That is the principle in this army. Every man counts. Women count too as well. But that goes without saying, because when I say man, in this context, I mean both men and women. Is that sexist? No, it's not. It's good to see that we are whittling down the enemy, bit by bit. Let's see if I can get around this massive bulk of a troop. It's always good to get some shots in. Do you like getting shots in on the enemy? That's a question from me to you. Do you like shooting the enemy? Is it fun? Is it entertaining? Is it good? It's a great spot. Come on, load up. What's that? Want a piece of me? Well, I'm not for sale. Put him over here. That should help a little bit. Let's get into the fight. Just taking shots. Do the sidestep, dodge those arrows. Well, that could have been the end of me. Direct hit like that could have meant trouble. Guy just starting to hide inside of my army. So what's your opinion on sexism? Do you believe that there is some patriarchy out to get you? Trying to have sexist social values? Well, personally I say, assuming that there ever has been one, it definitely is not around anymore. But that statement in itself is highly controversial. But I like saying things that are controversial. It's good. Of course, I try to be accurate in my statements, and I do believe that this patriarchy thing isn't really provable objectively. I mean, people always go on about how if you look at total income of men compared to women, that women have less income. But if you consider that legally men and women are required to have the same income for the same work, then assuming that people aren't getting turned in at all times for illegally having gender discriminatory income, I mean gender discriminatory wages, then you end up wondering why in total women get paid less. Because especially in a lot of Western countries, women make up a larger portion of the population than men. Not much larger, but slightly larger. So that remains a huge question. But of course, you can also consider that maybe women just don't work as much as men, or prefer different jobs than men, and that could explain the wage gaps, because a lot of this wage gap could be considered part of the fact that a lot of women are housewives. Is there something wrong with that? No, there isn't. If someone, a woman, or even a man in some cases, wants to spend time tending the household instead of going out to work, that's their business. And in many cases, there are good benefits that come from this. And such as taking a greater part in the upbringing of your child. But it seems that women choose to do this more often than men. And the question is why? Why are there more housewives than house husbands? And if you go back to the fact that men are different than women in many ways, then it could be something related to psychology. Oh, is this guy the enemy? As in, women are more likely to want to take time off from work to help raise children, while men are more likely to want to earn more money to help support their family, creating a balanced family in which one partner in the relationship tends the household while the other partner helps increase the general welfare of the family. And this, in most parts of the world, is highly desirable. And why wouldn't it be? It sounds good, and you know what? I think it is good. I mean, if a woman wants to work, that's her business, and it's not wrong. In fact, it's good to have extra income. And if a man wants to stay at home, that's his business, and in fact, it's good that a man would want to tend the home and do things such as that. So, to be honest, I believe that the wage gap between men and women just has to do with the general psychological makeup of men and women rather than some sort of wage discrimination, because laws are made against that. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, then please prove me wrong, because I would love to correct mistakes that I make, because I don't want to spread mistruths and things that are untrue. Now, of course, an opinion is true as an opinion, but if I'm saying something that is objectively wrong, then please inform me, because I would love to make a video fixing my errors. But that's enough of that. Tough fight, right? Tough fight. some elites. And see you all next time.